Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Norton 360 review. I've just installed Malwarebytes and it's doing an update. I'm downloading Hitman Pro, it's finishing, and for those that are familiar with CNET, which is the, it used to be download.com, but I don't know if it's bought or turned into something else, but normally when you click on something, you either gets the link from when you download something, it either gets the link from an FTP server, it's successfully updated, the file publisher's website, or it stores the file on its own server. Now, something that they try to change now, and this isn't for all files, but it's for some, and for CCleaner this time, they've created something. When you download it, it's not actually the file. From the website. You see here, it's download.com's downloader. It's not the actual executable for CCleaner, but you download this that then downloads that. So let's hit next. See, and then it tries to install toolbars and change your home page. And when really it only takes like 30 seconds to download it. I don't know why they switched over to this new download thing. And then it wants to automatically install it when I cancel. I don't want it to install it. I want to install it myself. So I'm going to come back. Actually, let's put this back on the desktop. So I'm going to come back and try to install this, and come back with the run this, then run Malwarebytes, and come back with the results of Malwarebytes, then run Hitman Pro. So I'll be back. Okay, so I just ran CCleaner and it removed about 61 megabytes. Most of it, half of it was about temporary internet files. The reason why I clean the temporary internet files is because when I during the tests, I don't usually download to save. I just instantly run the program. So usually when you run it, it still downloads it, but it puts in the temporary internet folder. And sometimes when I run Hitman Pro or Malwarebytes, it gives not false results, but it gives incorrect results, where usually the antivirus terminates the threat, but it doesn't go and delete the, let's say you download a Trojan dropper or something, fake antivirus, but instead of downloading it to the download folder, you hit run. It downloads it to temporary, the antivirus scans it, compares it to the signatures, and if it gets it, it terminates the process, but it does not always remove it from temporary. Whereas in the case of exploits, when you're downloading like a text file that has an exploit or a JPEG, sometimes you just want to view the picture, you don't really want to download it. So when you hit run or view, in the case of whatever action you're selecting, it downloads it to a temporary folder, and then after that, it opens it up in the Windows picture viewer if it's a legitimate JPEG, or Notepad if it's a legitimate text document. But if the antivirus works correctly, it should stop the program from accessing, or the file from accessing, any of the Windows components. Dead right there. Just stop. So the reason why some things end up in the temporary is because the antivirus terminates the action that the malicious program or item is going to commit, but it doesn't fully delete it because it's stored in temporary. So just wanted to tell you before I ran Malwarebytes. That's why I clean the temporary with CCleaner before, because sometimes Malwarebytes can find it, which is good, but it always sometimes does a false verdict that the antivirus supposedly skipped something when it could have blocked it. But most antiviruses don't remove files from temporary, so I'm going to run Malwarebytes and I'll come back.